evening and welcome to Just Ladies. I am your host Angie Mlai, and today I have the greatest women you can ever imagine. Yes, these are the pillars of WOW, and WOW stands for Women of Wonder. So I'm going to introduce from this end. This is Vanessa, and we have Lighty over there, and these are the pillars of this foundation. So we're going to start with Vanessa. Tell us, who is Vanessa?
Vanessa is a woman, of course, born-again Christian, who started Women of Wonder.
Okay.
Yes.
And yourself?
Letitia is a Christian, a singer, basically.
Okay. Fine. Let me first ask, how did you guys first meet? Are you sisters? Are you how? Tell us about this meet.
Lighty and I go way back, very, very long time ago. Almost 10
Wow.
years ago. Yes.
That's a long time.
We actually met at a studio, and we were both
What
recording.
kind of studio?
Music studio.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're musicians as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So we were both recording artists, and that's where we met. And we went our separate ways for some time because we had our own pathways, for example, school and everything. But we were still friends, and yes, we decided to start something together and work something together.
Yeah, and what's your version?
Well, like you said, we go way back. Our friendship developed into a self-help group that just grew into the foundation Women of Wonder, and yeah, we're taking it to the top.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'll start out from this end. What triggered for you guys to come and start now? WOW. What made you guys sit down and say, okay, you know what? I think we should start WOW. So what happened?
The thing is, as friends, you end up opening up to each other about your problems, your highs and lows, and then eventually you end up realizing that you share some things in common. You know, like you go through the same problems, but how you handle them is differently, and sometimes you just need that advice to get through. And so her friends, my friends, we get together and sometimes just address one issue, you know, and give each other support. So eventually we're like, this thing could end up helping and saving a lot of lives, you know. So why not just create something big out of it, something that will reach out to more people than just be selfish with ourselves. You know, the little wisdom we have, why not share it with everyone? So that's how Women of Wonder came into conception, basically.
Okay. And you, what triggered you to actually do this?
I wanted to help people who out there, people probably who felt the same way as I did and felt like they didn't have help or people for them. So I wanted to do something to reach out to a wider group of people, and I wanted to reach out there to physically help people outside my comfort zone. So I decided, let's just make this official, and you know, let's go for it.
Okay, so how long has WOW been there, and how many members do you have as of now?
We can say WOW officially has been there for about a year, and we're about five girls who have come together to do this, and we've been doing many different projects. We're coming up with projects, trying to stabilize the projects. We also do talks, motivational talks. We go to schools, we go to homes, and just try to reach out as far as we can.
Okay, so could you tell us some of the projects that you've done?
So far, we are officially started doing two projects. Project One of One and Rock On. like I said, we also do, if we can put it under a project, we do motivational talks, inspiration talks as well, to younger girls who are in homes, schools, wherever we can find them.
Okay. So what's your take on that?
Officially, I would say like officially we started running about a year ago, but as a group we began we've been there for about a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just officially launched a year ago, and we've had small projects, but right now we're focused on the two main projects, which is One of One against depression and Rock On Initiative, and we hope to encourage other women to join us and develop more projects that will help the society.
Okay. So you said you guys do a lot of motivation talks. So let's talk about that. Like, what do you guys talk about whenever you go and talk to these young ladies? I'm assuming that your target market is the young ladies.
Yeah, well, actually, it's not. We don't just target young ladies. We also do universities. We basically touch on motivational. We inspire self-esteem. We talk on self-esteem, self-respect, and I don't like to say we go and give a talk. I like to say we interact with the ladies, because it's a session where we don't just do the talking, we also get the girls to do the talking, and we interact one-on-one with them.
Okay. Yourself?
We focus on health issues. We focus on drug abuse. We focus on self-respect and moral values. You know, just stuff that builds society as a whole. And like she said, we don't focus only on the young ladies, because sometimes you'll have a crowd that's mixed.
Yeah.
And sometimes people are stuck in a certain mind frame that they get older without maturing, you know, so it's important not to just box it into a certain age group, you know, so we would like to say our main focus is on the younger ladies, because they're growing up, they're developing, but we also reach out to like the older.
So let me ask you, when you interact with these young girls, what do you think is the biggest problem that girls are going through right out there? Because you're the one who interacts with these ladies every other day. So what do you think most of them are going through?
I would say self-esteem.
Really?
Self-esteem
is one of the biggest issues we've had so far, and health issues.
Please explain both. Okay, one can take health and the other one can take self-esteem, so I don't know. Who will take what?
Okay, self-esteem is the constant thought that you feel you're not good enough. You know, you're not. You also you don't appreciate yourself. A lot of women are finding it hard to appreciate who they are as individuals, and it affects them. It affects their shell. You know, they don't come out of their shell, you know, bringing out to the world who they really are. And it also limits them. It limits them into being empowered, being powerful, and going after what they want. And you can see, and self-esteem comes in many forms. You know, just because, you know, you can have a very loud person and a very quiet person, but they're both suffering from self-esteem. So it's actually a very high issue, and you know, we try to help them, and we try to help them tackle it and help them come out of it.
Okay, I really want to ask you something about self-esteem. What do you think creates them? And I want you to answer right after our break. We're taking a short break. I will be right back. This is Just Ladies. Stay locked.